You know, there's one thing great about a good comedian. It's that they could use one line to absolutely destroy and wreak havoc on their opponent. Thus, we call this channel the Comedy Podcast Roast. And tonight, you're going to see Shane Gillis, a high-level comedian who is funny, rip apart and destroy Andrew Schultz. Yeah, Waluigi, the knee-slapping hyena, with just one sentence. Because we all know the cooler you look, the funnier the comedy special. Let's check it out.
It's fun, but it's not actually like cool. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's a fun. No, I think it's cool, obviously, but I'm saying it's a fun rap song.
Yeah.
It's tough to pick an intro song for a special without taking yourself too seriously. And now,
ladies and gentlemen, from the Fighter and the Kid podcast,
this is the moment you've all been waiting for.
and below the belt on Showtime, give it up
It's
for the great and powerful
time! Fighting out of New York City!
Mr. Brendan Schaub.
The one, the only, Andrew Schultz!
Yeah.
it's tough to pick an intro song for a special without taking yourself too seriously. It's fun, but it's not actually like cool.
Well said. No one takes himself more seriously than Andrew Schultz. What Shane Gillis was saying didn't even compute. It basically went in one ear and out the other. I actually watched the podcast Flagrant just because I love Shane Gillis. And the entire podcast was Andrew Schultz trying to shit on Shane and make him look unfunny or whatever attempt he was trying to pull. Shane just ended up making Schultz look like a massive douchebag and made himself look a lot cooler. Are there some homeless cats out there, or just people in general that think that they might hate Andrew Schultz more than Brendan Schaub? Let me know in the comment section. That'd be an interesting debate. And you know, every time I see one of Andrew Schultz's antics, like that walk into the crowd with his hands behind his back, I only see an insecure wannabe celebrity. Pretty much every comedian is a failed actor. They would love to stop touring and just take movie roles if they could. That's truly their ultimate goal. And that is why they love podcasting so much. They can just sit around and tell the same damn stories to the same damn people, to the same damn fans, giving them money for merch, as well as dollars for Patreon, not to mention the ad sponsors. Waluigi's fake laugh, ego, shitty comedy, and picking the most generic trap beat ever conceived as the intro, as if Andrew Schultz couldn't get more insufferable. It's crazy to me people paid money to blow a whole night seeing those two dorks. Must be the worst pay in your life. And the big dog Shane Gillis keeping it real as always amongst all of these clowns. Suffice to say, Brendan Schaub will never see crowds like that again. And it's absolutely insane to me he ever did. I guess most people are more willing to give someone a chance and or thought he was cool because he was on Tough Enough, fought in the UFC for a bit, and God knows what other reasons. For me, my disdain for him started the moment Kimbo Slice walked into the room and he said, "F that dude," or whatever it was. He also reminded me of all the jock guys who got all the girls and beat up everyone in high school. You know, an Adonis. With me just sitting in my mother's basement and not fucking any chicks. Because I seethed with jealousy. Because we don't matter. Because we're just homeless. Homeless cats that eat Cheetos. Not to mention we're pedestrians or civilians to them. Look, I don't know how Brendan ever even made it to Showtime because he has no comedic skills whatsoever. He wasn't even a mediocre fighter. Why did they ever ask him his opinion on fighting and fighters? Hell, I remember in the early 2010s watching UFC, always thinking to myself, Brendan Schaub, I mean, what a dork, and he's a bit slow. And when I found out Andrew Schultz is in his 40s, I laughed 10 times harder than I did at anything he's ever said. I seriously thought he was like 24 years of age, some old YouTuber parlaying a stupid stupid fan base into a stand-up career. But boy, was I wrong. You're 40B. And honestly, I truly don't think Andrew Schultz understands what Shane Gillis is even talking about. I don't think Waluigi computes it at all. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, because that's what matters. And if you guys could do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button, also push the notification bell on your way out. I truly appreciate that, so thank you very much. But for now, I will see all of you in the next video.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.